Infiltrated Mckamey Manor. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't know what Mckamey Manor is.
To this day,
But I've seen on TikTok that he was waterboarding people though.
That I'm still being tortured.
Tortured.
Oh God, stop! I hope that I will recover from it inside of me and in my soul. I don't think I ever will, unless I see Russ Mckamey.
What is this?
In prison.
Dang, it's like a fucking Diddy torture chamber. What the yo? Have y'all heard of this before? Mckamey Manor? Why they tying people
I
up?
want justice. I want my soul back.
It's crazy to think that this woman's talking about a haunted house, like those things you walk through with your friends on Halloween. This haunted house is Mckamey.
No, I don't hold on.
Manor.
We not stopping there. I ain't gonna lie. I have never been to a haunted house. The only thing close I've been to one is fucking Fright Fest at Six Flags game. I don't do none of that. I got heart murmurs. I'm not risking it. I'm not going to no haunted house and getting scared. I'm gonna drop dead.
It's called the most extreme haunted house in America.
Boom. Just applied for Mckamey Manor. That's right. I just signed up for the most controversial haunted house in the entire world. The haunted house that's so scary, no one's ever made it all the way through. And they even have a giant prize for the first person that completes it.
Offering $20,000. Anyone can finish. Anyone can get through the haunted house, they give you 20 grand.
Well, I'm gonna be the first person to win this money. So a little bit about this haunted house. It was all created by this guy, Russ Mckamey.
I just like to entertain folks. I'm just Russ.
Okay.
Russ is just good guy.
My nigga, are they gay?
I'm just Russ.
What's he doing to them?
Russ is just good guy. You know, I'm not what you think.
This is the twisted mastermind who created Mckamey Manor. He claims that no one's ever actually made it through his haunted house because he spent millions of dollars to create the scariest and most extreme contraptions that you can't even imagine.
So is it extreme contraptions or are you there beating the shit out of people? Because there's a difference. If you beating the shit out of niggas, pulling their teeth out, obviously they gonna give up. But if you're scaring them, then I don't see the problem.
Those lucky few that actually get here, you will be amazed.
He claims this on his YouTube channel, where he actually videotapes every single person who goes through trying to win the grand prize. And the videos are intense.
We should be here. Why? You guys have lost your damn minds. I just died.
That thing right there, I'm never gonna be the same again. How are y'all so sure that someone can handle that?
No one's ever completed this thing.
His eyes,
The
gang.
videos of them trying go super viral online, even though he never even shows what goes on inside the haunted house.
I'm not going to give away all my secrets. Like people say, why don't you show a whole tour? I'll never show a whole tour because I want people to know, I want people to come here and be shocked and surprised. I'm not going to give away my magic. That'd be crazy. But we're doing a lot of crazy things that you can only imagine.
Now Joseph,
I will never show you.
Joseph, I know he's seeing it trend a little bit. Nah, but I don't want them to cut his hair and then they get waterboarded.
The only thing Russ has ever really shown to the public is the crazy reactions of people who have come out of his haunted house.
This is one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life.
Why is that her hair?
Whatever goes on inside his house to make these people look like this is always been a mystery. But because of all the mystery, there's a lot of allegations of what people think goes on inside this place.
It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house. There's some sort of hypnosis involved where they hypnotize you to make you even more scared.
I'm just wondering legally how they can get away with this. Mckamey Manor. Mckamey Manor.
Mckamey Manor.
Mckamey Manor.
Because if we don't know what's going on, most likely in the contract it's an NDA to not disclose what happens when you leave it. So I guess to keep up the like mysterious aspect.
I might be getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but I will just say now that I'm pretty sure everyone that's ever talked about this place online is wrong. And I know this because I went through Mckamey Manor myself, and I found out everything. Yeah, maybe I went a little too deep down the rabbit hole on this one, but no spoilers yet. Let's start at the moment I signed up for this thing. And signing up for Mckamey Manor is kind of an intense process because only 1 to 2 people get to go through per week. And I mean, just listen to the owner describe just how long the waiting list is.
The list is long. As of last year, over 17,000.
Boom, just applied for Mckamey Manor.
Wait, why would you want to go and get tortured though? I don't understand.
Well, I've been accepted, guys. Also, it hasn't been 10 to 20 years. It's literally been like an hour. I don't know how I jumped to the front of the line, but looks like it's my lucky day. Anyways.
Bro, I bet you not 17,000 people not signing up. But for the people signing up, why? I don't understand it. If you see people come out of it, head shaven, teeth, no teeth, mouth, no teeth game, missing limbs, why would you want to do it? Why would you want to participate?
Want to get on a phone call with me.
There's 80 different activities that we can do inside the real manor. There is danger involved, so I need you really to pay attention. You might end up getting hurt or killed. And I'm telling you, one person has died here. That individual drowned inside of a stunt called Spectrum. And you will be doing that particular stunt that she passed away on. You will be doing it. It's called Spectrum, and you'll be doing it. It's a 200-yard underwater swim through an underwater haunted house.
Whoa.
But I put you in these different situations.
So he's saying that like that's a good thing that somebody died at his haunted house.
Because when I look up the people who have actually already been through this haunted house, I mean, a lot of them come out with serious injuries.
I've got a lot of injuries.
Broken bones. I mean, this haunted house just seems to be destroying people's bodies.
It's actually hard to talk. My lips are severely swollen.
But I'm determined to win this $20,000. So I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make it through this haunted house. I mean,
yo, I'm tapping out immediately. Once I see a pair of tweezers, a plier, if I see a nigga come out with scissors saying they gonna cut my luscious, beautiful locks, I'm going. I don't want no.
I'm pretty used to going to the hospital.
Yo,
I have a
Ed,
hospital
why are you
frequent
doing
flyer
this?
pass, and there's so much.
Dude, I think I broke my neck again.
Are you serious? Wait, really?
My whole life, I've been the kind of person to take huge risks.
Oh, he's
I
nutty.
love pushing my body to its absolute limit.
I told them I wasn't gonna leave until I either land the double backflip or until I injure myself. The whole weight of my arm is just on this bone.
Boone.
Oh yeah, that's that white people shit. GG.
Also, I'm gonna do everything I can.
Shout out
to
my
prepare
whites.
for
Shout
what's
out my
inside.
Caucasians.
First, I started preparing for this 2,000-yard underwater swim by training every day.
Nigga, are you naked? You couldn't throw on some swimming trunks or some boxers?
I started preparing for this 2,000-yard underwater swim by
nigga cock and balls is out.
training
Gang.
every
What's
day
up?
to see how long I could hold my breath. Next, I watched every single Mckamey Manor video to find out exactly what these 80 stunts are.
We have 65 tarantulas crawling on you at one time. So the best thing to do is not to move a muscle.
I practiced the best I could for what I had at my house at the time to prepare
What
for
are
what
those?
goes on inside Mckamey Manor.
You have to walk. It's almost like walking a tight.
Every white boy got him some fine Asian shit. Clap it up, y'all. Every single white boy got him some fine
It's
Asian
not to
shit.
move a muscle.
I practiced the best
Shout
I
out
could
y'all.
for what I had at
People
my
like
house
Senna.
at the time to prepare for what goes on inside Mckamey Manor.
You have to walk. It's almost like walking a tight wire, but it's up 25 foot in the air, 25 feet in the air. No net.
I trained more than you can imagine
net.
for every single one of these stunts until I was finally confident that I was going to be the first person to make it all the way through Mckamey Manor and win this $20,000 grand prize.
Until
The reason why we're having this little meeting here is that I know on your YouTube stuff you do some investigative work and this and that. Are you trying to do that with the manor? Are you trying to get dirt on the manor? Are you trying to do some kind of a investigative deal on Mckamey Manor?
So no.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page because you'll be signing a big old NDA and non-disclosure.
Told you. He signed an NDA, so he can't talk about it. So they could sue the shit out of him for this video. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a little strange. This is the first time someone's ever criticized me about the investigative work I do. Normally people like it because I'm taking down things like Scientology or evil cults. The only people that have ever had a problem with my investigative work are people that are doing bad things. So it kind of makes me think, are they doing bad things at this place? Just in case. I thought it'd be smart to come up with some sort of a backup plan, just in case I get caught up in some legal mumbo jumbo that I don't really want to be in. So here's the problem I'm currently facing.
They're going to send you part 1 of the contract, which has the non-disclosure.
Participant understands that if they violate this agreement, that they agrees to pay Russ Mckamey Manor $50,000 as damages. Well, I'm gonna take that. $1 of damages now. Hopefully he doesn't realize that we changed this and he just signs it, because he has to sign it right here. So the plan was foolproof.
Wait, can you do that? I don't think you could do that because you got the contract. You edited the well, because when somebody sends you contract, you can edit it how you like it, right? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Those are Aiden Ross tactics.
Because
I'm
in the
learning
United
something.
States, if you sign something, you have to stand by it. Boom. $1. Now that I've covered myself legally, it's time to fly to Tennessee, where I was given secret coordinates and told to dress in a duck onesie for some reason. Yeah, I don't really know. Now that the onesie's on, it's real, dude. I never do this. I'm drinking an energy drink, dude. I have a low caffeine tolerance. Let's go.
I'd be shitting myself. I ain't gonna lie.
This is where the footage ends on my part, but rest assured, guys, this isn't where the video ends. You see, Mckamey Manor actually live streams every person's experience that goes through to a secret closed Facebook group. And with just a little bit of hacking, I downloaded all of the footage.
Showtime.
I just want to say that from this point on in the video, I will be breaking the NDA contract I signed, because I'm right about to finally reveal all of Russ's secrets to you guys. And that breaks the NDA contract. I'm not allowed to do that. But I am a man of my word, so I am going to give Russ $1, which is the exact amount that we agreed upon in our NDA contract in case I break it. So I am on my way to send Russ the $1 through the mail right now. So Russ, you will be receiving your $1 very soon. Now for everyone at home.
Did he actually sign it?
You guys are gonna, for the first time, finally see what actually goes on inside.
Hold on, hold on. I'm so confused. Can he do that?
Mckamey Manor.
There he is.
The first thing that happened to me when I stepped out of the car was they gave me a pair of upside down glasses, making my whole world look like this.
Whoa! I'm gonna get so dizzy.
Next, they wrapped one of those dog shot collars around my leg.
Hey, don't be yelling that shit. So if you, don't do what you need to do or anything, then you get zapped.
They instructed me to start doing exercises, and more exercises. It was exercise after exercise with no breaks. If I take a little break, I could probably do more.
No, there's no breaks.
Okay.
No breaks.
All right.
So I've been doing these exercises for about an hour now, and I started to think to myself, wait, I thought this was supposed to be a haunted house. Did I show up to the right place? And then things took a little bit of a turn, and not like things got scarier, things just got weird.
Bring over the paint and glitter, would you please? Paint them up good.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, what kind of fucking kinky shit is this? This is supposed to be scaring people. You literally just doing weird sadistic things to this young boy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Just when I picture the world's scariest and most famous haunted house,
We're probably the most famous haunt in the world.
I don't really picture this.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we're talking. Get some pink in there.
Weird stuff to people.
That is nice.
Like honestly, I'd probably picture almost anything else before I picture this. Like, did I really just fly from California to do first grade arts and crafts? But for whatever reason, this whole thing made Russ like way
piss in his
too
mouth?
happy. It seemed like he was just having the time of his life. Now, I know you guys are confused. I mean, I'm super confused, but it's okay. Because now, the actual haunted house that's been going super viral online is about to start. First, they gave me a metal garbage bag to wear as a backpack with a 100-pound cement block in it. And then it was back to more exercises in this guy's front yard. I guess they saw that I was used to exercising and had to find some way to make it harder for me.
Come on, buddy.
Bro,
Come on, buddy.
what?
So we've been doing these stupid exercises now for like 2 hours, no breaks. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have unlimited endurance, and my body was giving out. But if my body gave out, they would electrocute me.
Oh no, what?
Wait, okay, so they try to fatigue you as much as possible, get you lightheaded and dizzy, and then get you into the torture chamber?
I think Megan.
Does he not have neighbors?
Sing us a song.
Happy birthday to you.
Toot toot.
Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you.
Toot toot.
All right, keep crawling.
I'm just as confused at this point as you guys are. Like, what? But at this moment right here, my body had completely given out on me. No matter how many times they shocked me, I could not crawl anymore with this 100-pound weight on me. So as you can see in this next clip, they forced me to give up on the haunted house.
You only got about another, I don't know, 200 yards to go.
Yeah.
There's no likelihood 200 yards to this.
This is the fun stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, looks like my haunted house experience is over.
What?
I don't meet the qualifications, I guess.
You're a professional athlete.
Wait, bro, what? I know them Tortas was not doing all this game. I think just because he's a YouTuber, he's like making an example out of him, but then it wouldn't even get posted. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I work out every day, and we didn't do anything. You do understand, right? That we haven't done anything yet.
Oh, yeah, you didn't start the manor yet.
Yeah, you ain't got there
Get
yet.
the big boy tour in the manor.
I guess I flew all the way out here for nothing because I couldn't even make it inside the haunted house. Yeah, aw, is right. I mean, I feel like I was falsely advertised too. I mean, the way this was advertised to me was there was 80 awesome contraptions, a 2.5-mile zip line. I was gonna be covered in spiders. I was told that this was gonna be like an Indiana Jones ride on steroids.
You had the nigga carrying bricks.
But instead, I guess I came all the way from California to just roll in this guy's front yard.
I think you said it's like Indiana Jones in real life. Yeah. And I want to experience that.
So they said, just for me, if I beg and plead, they'll take me to the entrance of this haunted house.
If you're willing to, on camera, bring the camera on here, Cecil.
Get up here closer to him.
Beg and plead.
I'm begging, I guess, because I want to keep going. I don't want to fail.
Sick. I guess I do get to experience the haunted house. So they put me in a straitjacket and told me I have to crawl all the way to the end of a tunnel, because at the end of the tunnel is the haunted house. But I was not able to crawl through the tunnel. And for some reason, when he was filming it, he kind of had his phone to the side, so you couldn't really get a good angle of me crawling through.
Hey, come on out.
It's like
come
some
on out.
dark web shit. What the fuck?
I literally went as far as I could go. That goes 200 yards?
Yeah. Okay, let's break down what I would have had to do just to make it into the haunted house. After my body had completely, like 100% given out, I was gonna have to spelunk in a tunnel that is the length of 2 football fields, wearing a straitjacket. I mean, like, I already crawled as far as I could without a straitjacket on. I mean, you expect me to crawl further now with a straitjacket? They should have just sent me into the tunnel before they had me do all these stupid exercises. What were they thinking? So because of this, I guess I can't enter their haunted house.
So does he not go inside?
But for some reason, this actually made Russ surprisingly happy.
So it's probably a smart thing you did by backing out when you did.
But because I traveled so far to get here,
Just because you come such a long way, if you want to.
they told me they would give me one more chance to enter this haunted house. All I had to do was escape my straitjacket while inside a coffin, and then the haunted house starts.
You need to remove your straitjacket. Once you remove the straitjacket, you need to find 4 keys.
The rest of what he says is irrelevant.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's honestly making things up on the spot, just so you can't get into the house.
Because it's actually physically impossible for a human to escape a straitjacket in a coffin. The reason is to escape a straitjacket, your arm has to go fully around your body, which a coffin's walls restrict you from making these movements. You may as well have just said, once you can lick your elbow, then we'll continue on to the haunted house. But the owner doesn't really seem to agree with my logic.
It's been done, doable. I did it, and it took me about 14 minutes to do it.
So to make it harder on
You
me,
ain't do
he's
that
gonna
shit, fat
waterboard me.
ass.
But I don't think he was like legally allowed to show this part, not even to his secret audience. And just to give you guys some perspective on waterboarding, the toughest of the tough CIA officers can last only about 14 seconds when being waterboarded. So basically, I'm just stuck in this coffin as he waterboards me for his amusement. But I wasn't giving up.
One more try. One more time. I got this.
Whatever it took, I was gonna keep going. He kept waterboarding me and kept waterboarding me until eventually it kind of seemed like Russ was starting to give up.
If you can't do it, we'll move on.
One more try. I'm gonna.
Okay.
And eventually, Russ finally did give up.
I'm going to make a deal with you. We'll keep going. But you've got to start completing stuff.
Okay.
You got to complete. You haven't started a clock yet. When you do rat race, once you find a plexiglass container full of the mice, clock starts.
So the haunted house starts once I find the plexiglass container of all the mice. Well, deal. Let's get this haunted house started.
You need to find a plexiglass container inside the maze that you're going to be in. You're going to be in a maze. Find the key. You're going to pull the key. Then a teeter board will flip over and release, I don't even know how many. I have no idea. I don't know how many. But you're going to find mice. Mice will then
imagine
fall
like the house. Imagine inside the house is like a regular crib. When nobody has gotten inside the crib, he just blindfolds and beats the shit out of them and then brings them back outside once they give up.
So every time you open that
Good
gate,
finesse,
it
demon. I ain't
releases
gonna lie.
water.
He's waterboarding him.
Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, there's a few things that happened here you might have missed, so I'm going to replay the footage to show you guys.
What kind of camera does he have? You getting all this money, having all this motion, nigga. You can't get like a G7X? This shit is in 240p, gang.
I was told once I make it through a gate,
Dark web
it
quality.
activates a lever, which makes the water stop.
Once the gate is secured, then the water is secured.
But the gate I went through was poorly built and broke on me, so he just kept spraying the hose at me, even though I already made it through the gate.
Like I made it through, and then it broke. And I was like, the water keeps coming.
And then I replayed the clip with a timer next to it. And I lasted 14 seconds, which according to Google, that's what the toughest of the tough people are lasting. So I almost did do the best humanly possible. But this does make me question though, why the heck would Russ put hundreds of rats at a location where the only person that can make it to this location would have to physically be able to breathe water? I'm starting to have a lot of questions about this place.
There's no rats.
Yeah, I don't even think these stunts are possible.
I don't think he really understood this though, because he said, you know what, Ben? There's one more entrance to this haunted house, which was this.
Waterboarding him
this
again.
Seems more like drowning than a legitimate haunted house entry. But this is what I was told I had to do if I wanted to make it inside the haunted house. And there's no real objective to this stunt. You're not trying to escape anything. There's no task he gives you to do except for to sit there and endure the waterboarding until you drowned.
I'll try one more time.
All right, get in there.
It's not like if I tried again, I was gonna just like magically be able to breathe water this time, but he told me if I tapped, I wasn't gonna be able to enter the haunted house. So, I mean, I told you guys, I'm not leaving until I at least get inside this haunted house. But I still didn't get to make it into this haunted house. He just kept doing random things to me to try and like make me give up or something. Like, for example, he would like hold power tools in front of my face. Like, what the heck are these crazy haunted house entrance strategies? Like, can't we just go through the front door? Like, that seems pretty reasonable at this point.
Wow. Awesome, man.
But I still couldn't go into the haunted house.
Wait, so that's not the haunted house? Yo, I don't think there's a haunted house. I think that's his regular crib. He just beats the shit out of niggas and gets free bread.
And give me drugs first.
He cutting him?
That like a chimp.
And I know what you guys are thinking. Are you ever gonna actually be able to make it into this haunted house? And the answer is yes. Right now, they've finally brought me to the entrance of this haunted house. I don't know, maybe this is like an elevator or something. Right as they were about to send me in, this happened.
My low battery just come on.
On me it did?
Yep, on this phone. I don't know why.
There are more phone issues.
I know. It's, I mean, this one's on. So I don't know.
Come on out.
At this point, I'm thinking, okay, there's no way he pulled me out because his phone ran out of batteries. But I was wrong.
Well, we're headed back to the vehicle.
Oh my gosh, real life.
So they told me I wasn't actually going to be able to enter the haunted house, and now I have to drive home. But the deal was, as long as you don't give up, you win $20,000. Technically, I didn't quit, so looks like I just won $20,000, baby! Even though I guess I technically didn't even step inside the haunted house, so now I'm just left with like a bunch of questions. My first question is, who the heck are all these people that are regularly making it into this haunted house? There had no one ever made it to the haunted house, but that would be a waste of millions of dollars this guy claims he spent on it, which makes...
I feel like he's lying, bro. He's completely lying. There's no haunted house to begin with. The shit that you went through is what everybody else went through. Like, he was cutting you open, pulling out your teeth. That's what you got to do to get into the haunted house. But in reality, you're gonna quit before you even get in there, because now you thinking, yo, if he doing this outside, fuck he gonna do to me in there? He gonna take my butt? No.
No sense. Why would he just leave it empty? Well, I'm going to tell you guys the answer to everything in next week's episode. Yes, come back next week, because we're going to find out the answer to everything. This gets way deeper than you guys could ever imagine. Plus, we're going to send in my friend Danny Burke into this haunted house, the only person I know who's actually crazier than I am.
It's stinging like crazy.
But for now, if you want more content, follow me on...
Oh yeah, that's that white boy shit. Like, subscribe, turn on post notices. I'll see you on the next reaction.